CNN also has new reporting that the U.S. military is developing new plans to target Iran's capabilities in the Strait of Hormuz in the event that the current ceasefire falls apart. That's according to multiple sources. The plans include potential attacks against Iran's small, fast attack boats, their mine-laying vessels, and other asymmetric assets. Now, earlier in the day, the president posted on social media, "I have ordered the United States Navy to shoot and kill any boat, small boats though they may be. Their naval ships are all 159 of them at the bottom of the sea. That is putting mines in the waters of the Strait of Hormuz. There is to be no hesitation. Additionally, our mine sweepers are clearing the strait right now." Meantime, the Department of Defense posted this video today, which they say is the boarding of a sanctioned tanker in the Indian Ocean transporting oil from Iran. Quoting from the Post, "We will continue global maritime enforcement to disrupt illicit networks and interdict vessels providing material support to Iran wherever they are." At the Oval Office event, the president echoed his justification for extending the ceasefire, saying it wasn't clear who was leading Iran, something he also posted to social media earlier in the day. "Iran is having a very hard time figuring out who their leader is," he writes. "They just don't know. The infighting is between the hardliners, who have been losing badly on the battlefield, and the moderates, who are not very moderate at all, but gaining respect, is crazy." In response to that, Iran's president and parliament speaker, who is the country's lead negotiator, issued identical statements on social media, which read in part, "In Iran, there are no radicals or moderates. We are all Iranian and revolutionary, and with the iron unity of the nation and government, with complete obedience to the supreme leader of the revolution, we will make the aggressor criminal regret his actions."
We have total control of the strait. And the fact that it slows, they would have opened it up 3 days ago. They came to us and they said, "We will agree to open the strait." And all my people were happy. Everybody was happy except me. I said, "Wait a minute, if we open the strait, that means they're going to make $500 million a day. I don't want them to make $500 million a day until they settle this thing."
Sir, would you use a nuclear weapon against Iran? You posted on Truth Social a few weeks ago.
We don't need it. Why do I need it? Why would a stupid question like that be asked?
Why
would I use a nuclear weapon when we've totally, in a very conventional way, decimated them without it? No, I wouldn't use it. A nuclear weapon should never be allowed to be used by anybody.
How long are you willing to wait until you get a unified response?
Don't rush me, Jeff. Guys like you want to say, "Oh, so we were in Vietnam like for 18 years. We were in Iraq for many, many years. We're in for I don't like to say World War II because that was a biggie, but we were 4.5, almost 5 years in World War II. We were in the Korean War for 7 years. I've been doing this for 6 weeks. Part of the problem is that, that's why I can't really answer your question. They have all new leadership and they're fighting like cats and dogs for who's going to control, because we've created a real mess for them. So we've taken out their military. We've hit about 75% of our targets. We stopped a little early because they wanted to have some peace. And we have a blockade that's 100% effective. And they're getting no business. And as you know, they're not doing well economically, financially. They're not doing any business because of the blockade. They want to make a deal. We have been speaking to them, but they don't even know who's leading the country. They're in turmoil. So we thought we'd give them a little chance to get some of their turmoil resolved. But, and
that the U.S. now has been involved with Iran. You had initially said it would be 4 to 6 weeks.
Well, I hope that, but I also took a little break. I gave them a break. And remember this, I want to make the best deal. I could make a deal right now. Do you know that if I left right now, we had a tremendous success. It would take them 20 years to rebuild, but I don't want to do that. I want to have it everlasting. I want to have it where they never have a chance to get it. I mean, the way you asked that question, I did say it. I thought it would take 4 to 6 weeks, and I was right, because at the end of 6 weeks, at the end of 4 weeks, their military was decimated.
So are you saying
but now what I'm doing, I can't tell you that. I don't want to put that kind of a timetable on it, but it'll go pretty quickly. And we'll have the strait opened up. Now, right now, we have it closed. We have total control of the strait. And the fact that it's closed, they would have opened it up 3 days ago. They came to us and they said, "We will agree to open the strait." And all my people were happy. Everybody was happy except me. I said, "Wait a minute, if we open the strait, that means they're going to make $500 million a day. I don't want them to make $500 million a day until they settle this thing. So I'm the one that kept it closed. We have total control of it. And it'll open when they make a deal or something else happens that's very positive.
美军中央司令部23号在社交媒体发文配图，称尼米兹级核动力航空母舰布什号当天在该司令部责任区的印度洋海域航行。据美国军方介绍，中央司令部辖区覆盖波斯湾、红海、阿曼湾以及位于印度洋西北部的阿拉伯海。布什号航母打击群于3月31号从美国东海岸的弗吉尼亚州诺福克海军基地出发，绕行非洲好望角前往中东。目前，美军的林肯号和福特号2个航母打击群分别部署在红海和阿拉伯海北部。据美国媒体报道，布什号很可能将接替福特号。交接期间，预计美军将在中东地区形成布什号、福特号、林肯号3航母部署态势。特朗普23号发文称，他有的是时间，但伊朗没有。特朗普当天在白宫接受采访时还称，他不想仓促行事。尽管冲突已超出此前设定的4至6周时间表，但美方已在前4周通过军事手段取得决定性进展。特朗普表示，目前正在等待达成协议，如果伊朗不愿达成协议，仍将通过军事方式完成行动。据伊朗学生通讯社23号报道，伊朗总统府副主任赛义德·阿巴斯·穆萨维当天对媒体表示，与美国达成协议需要时间。穆萨维说，不应忘记伊朗正处于战事之中，伊朗面对的不是贸易谈判，而是和敌人的谈判。伊朗要争取自己的权利，坚持自身立场，这一切都需要时间。他说，在谈判问题上不应操之过急，应理解伊朗需要在内部充分协调的基础上维护国家利益和安全。
播报新闻是我的日常，必须时刻保持妆容和皮肤的最佳状态。当来到人生中最重要的时刻，也是 KS 逆时奇迹帮助我轻松驾驭，闪闪发光。KS 逆时奇迹活肤露全效精华、精华霜，多达5种 EGF。6大冻龄关键成分，保湿效果让我非常满意，小细纹也不再困扰我。我就是我自己的最佳女主角 ，KS 让我从容自信，光彩动人。我是我人生中的大女主，我的最爱我做主。KS 逆时奇迹系列热卖中，下单请上快点购，透过中天新闻网 App 下单立减50，或输入 CTI 推荐码有额外折扣。